Welcome everyone to a character that was requested by the boy Harley Plays. I actually learned a lot about this character when I was doing research on Nightmare, but there were still definitely a couple things that ended up catching me way off guard and was pretty dang interesting to learn about. A Frenchman who immediately made his mark on the series. Welcome to the history of Raphael Sorel. How he was created. Raphael Sorel was created presumably by Aya Takamura and Takuji Kawano for Soulcalibur 2 in 2002. I really couldn't find much on what specifically went into his creation, but like the other characters, his weapon, a rapier, was probably designed first, and he was created to kind of represent the weapon. I was able to find that his name of Hebrew origin means God is healed. His name also means that he was inspired by the left-hand painter of the same name due to Raphael also wielding his rapier with his left hand. Raphael's look. Alright, we've finally gotten to another character who has actually changed outfits a couple of times as the series progressed. One reason is due to Soulcalibur 3 basically making Raphael a vampire, though without directly saying it. This is also slightly in line with him being left-handed, as, at the time, people who wielded their weapon left-handed were seen as abominations. His outfits, too, are very stereotypical vampiric-esque, resembling something like Alucard from Castlevania, or I guess French noble attire. Personality. His personality is kind of a mixed bag, as he started out kind of heroic as he got disowned by his family, who then tried to assassinate him. Amy, a young and poor girl, helped him out, and he was a pretty decent guy for a while until he became obsessed with the power of Soul Edge, mostly because he thought he could use it to make a perfect world for Amy, accidentally stabbing it and setting Siegfried free. His wounds began to change him and Amy before they set off to Romania, where he basically became an antagonist who wanted Soul Edge, even learning of Soulcalibur and deciding to destroy it because it was healing his townspeople of their vampirism that they contracted because of him. It's since been implied that Raphael eventually became the new vessel for Nightmare though, so, yeah, he's just all over the place. Abilities. Like the other Soulcalibur characters, he gets some extra abilities through the weapons that he can use, such as healing through the Queen's Guard or piercing armor through the Estoc. He is a master of his weapon, the rapier, though, weirdly having the stance of a sabre while using mostly slashing attacks. This is weird due to his weapon being more designed for stabbing than slashing. His choice of weapon does make him able to be pretty quick on his feet, even being able to teleport using Strigoli envelopment. His more vampiric abilities include immortality and natural energy draining. Even further, when he potentially became Graf Dumas, he gained many of Nightmare's abilities like stealing souls and duplication. Games he's been in. Raphael's entry into the series was in Soulcalibur 2 for Xbox, PS2, and GameCube in 2002, followed by Soulcalibur 3 in 2005 for PS2. The next entry was in Legends in 2007 for Wii. 2008 had Soulcalibur 4 for PS3 and Xbox 360. For PSP in 2009, there was Broken Destiny. Soulcal 5 was for PS3 and Xbox 360 and came out in 2012. 2014 had Lost Swords for PSN. And his last appearance was in Soulcal 6 in 2018 for PS4 and Xbox One. His only appearance in other games was in Smash Court Tennis Pro Tournament 2. Voice actors. Surprisingly, Raphael has only had 2 voice actors throughout his time in Soulcalibur. His only Japanese voice actor is Yasunori Masutani, also known as Orca Sanjuro and Moonstone in the Dot Hack games, Mega Zarok in Transformers Energon, and Trevor Belmont in Castlevania Curse of Darkness. His only English voice actor is Charles Clausmeyer, also known as John Jameson in the Spider-Man 2 game, Greyfeather in Earth and Beyond, and Nightmare in Soulcal 5 and Lost Swords, giving more credence to the fact that Raphael is Graf Dumas. Extra info. Some nicknames given to him by the other characters are Dark Lord, Lord of the Night, and Creature of the Night. From the chief character designer of Soulcalibur 3, Hideo Yoshio, his design was changed to represent his evil demeanor and royal image in order to make him more distinct. This is funny due to the fact that Raphael was first created to be the or a protagonist of Soul Cal 2, even though he may not seem like one, then into a full-time antagonist for the rest of the series. Most of the credence of Raphael being Graf Dumas lies in, funnily, the Create a Soul mode, as Nightmare shares the same body model as Raphael, though the official art book alludes to Raphael being the new vessel for Nightmare as well. His theme music is No Turning Back, Endless Warfare, Reign of Doom, and Bloodthirst Concerto. Yes, from an obsessed vampire man to a vessel of destruction, this guy has had a weird and complicated life. Raphael had quite an impact on the series, and I definitely remember hating him a lot as a kid, and I wasn't really good at fighting games, so his taunting words got really annoying really quickly. Nevertheless, this character will be known for years and years and years to come. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.